We have named the 8 planets from our solar system in our previous lesson. Let's see what these planets look like and what their properties are. The first one is Mercury. Now this planet is the closest planet to the Sun and it is also the smallest planet in our solar system. Now, since it's really close to the Sun, it would be really hard to observe it from our skies during the day. However, there is a way to view it. Just wait for the sunset or sunrise time near the horizon and you'll be able to catch it fully. Just make sure there are no buildings or mountains in the way. There are no moons revolving around Mercury. The second one is Venus. This planet is close enough to our planet Earth that we could call it our neighbor. It is also known to be the brightest planet to be seen in the night sky. So where can we view Venus? Try to look out for it in the western sky after sunset. It's because of this kind of appearance that it's been given the name morning star or evening star, even though it is not a star. It also rotates completely opposite from the way the Earth rotates around its axis. The Earth rotates from west to east, meaning Venus rotates from the east to the west. Venus has no moons revolving around it. Let's quickly review what we learnt about Mercury and Venus. Mercury is the closest, smallest, and has no moons revolving around it. And Venus is the Earth's nearest neighbor, the brightest planet, rotates around its axis from east to west, and has no moons revolving around it. The third one is Earth. This planet is a very special planet. Any guesses why? Yes, it's special because 1. We live in this very planet. 2. We get to live and breathe on this planet because of the special environmental conditions that exist here. Like the heat we get from the sun, the water, a comfortable atmosphere, and thankfully an ozone layer that protects us from the sun's ultraviolet rays. The only reason you can see the Earth as a green-blue color from space is because of the reflection of the water and the mass of land. We already know that the Earth's axis is tilted and not perpendicular to the plane of the orbit. It is due to this that we are able to get different types of seasons like winter, summer, autumn, and spring. The Earth has only one moon. Yes, the very same moon we see in the night. The fourth one is Mars. This planet is the first one outside the Earth's orbit. This planet has been nicknamed the Red Planet because of its reddish appearance. Why does it look reddish? It does so because of the rusty color of its soil. Mars has 2 tiny natural satellites around it. What's the fifth one? It's Jupiter. This is known to be the biggest planet in the solar system. In fact, it is so large that you can actually place 1,300 Earths in this massive planet. What about its mass? Its mass is said to be 318 times that of the Earth. It also rotates at a super fast speed around its axis. And now we come to the most interesting point. Jupiter is said to have the largest amount of satellites. If you want to observe it, you can easily see it in the night sky with its moons due to its brightness. The sixth one is Saturn. It is said to be yellowish in color. This planet is unique from the other planets appearance-wise because of its beautiful rings. However, you can't see them with your naked eyes. You'll need to use a telescope for this. It is also said to be the least dense planet amongst all. Its density is even said to be lesser than that of water, which means it will float in water. And just like Jupiter, Saturn too has a large number of satellites. The seventh and the eighth one are Uranus and Neptune. So why did I mention these 2 planets at the same time? Well, it is because that these 2 planets are considered as the outermost planets in our solar system. The planets nearest to the Sun, like Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, are called inner planets and they have the least amount of moons. The planets outside of the orbit of Mars, which are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, are called outer planets and are said to have the most amount of moons. Now, coming back to Uranus, Like Venus, Uranus is also said to rotate from east to west around its axis. And speaking of its axis, it is completely tilted to a point where it appears to be sideways, making Uranus rotate from up to down instead of left to right. Neptune, the eighth and the last planet, is the farthest planet in the solar system. Its appearance is bluish and, like mentioned before, is said to have many moons. That's all we need to know about the planets for now. We shall talk about the other types of celestial bodies in our solar system in the next lesson.